it gave me like that. Why you always lying? Like, why it gave me that shit when she said it. That popped in my head. I'm like, bitch, like, why you always lying?
Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talking TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is all about Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 7. Baby girl got water splashed in her face, okay? Reality came back quick. If you didn't know, we do have a t-shirt here on the screen. It says watching Love Island like it's my full-time job. We would absolutely love your support, so make sure you click the show notes so that you can get one. I am Victoria. I am one of your hosts, and I'm a psychologist.
And I'm Kamaria. I'm an attorney and a pop culture writer. And before we get into this episode, because we got things to say, okay? Before we get into this episode, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can keep up with all our episodes, okay? So we try to drop the night of, but sometimes towards the weekend, we might be dropping in the middle of the day. You want to know when we drop. So hit that subscribe and hype us up. And also be in the comments. We respond. We try to respond. And let's make sure we shout out this week's sponsor. This week's sponsor is Ali Nwosu, a licensed marriage and family therapist and relationship coach. If you've ever found yourself thinking, I don't trust myself anymore, or if you and your partner just keep having the same argument without resolution, Ali can help. Ali offers virtual therapy for clients in Virginia and New York and relationship coaching worldwide. To schedule your consultation or appointment, check the show notes for her contact information. All right. And also, she's great. Just personally, I think she's really great.
Yes, she is.
She's got a good wisdom. We need that in the villa today. Wish they could just have somebody sit in there and like intervene, like time out therapy session, okay? Because Melanie, I have so many thoughts, but I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start, to be honest with her. I don't know if I want to start at her trying to gaslight everybody else into like thinking that she didn't know that it wasn't Corbin. I'm like, girl, you knew it was Corbin, and I was with Bryce when he said, you mean to tell me you can't tell a 6'3", 220-pound man from a 5'10" Blinky Dink? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, and you knew what you were doing. And I'm like, girl, I would be able to give you your props if you just said, you know what, I fucked up. I was trying to be cute. I was going back and forth. I was in the moment. I was in the game, trying to be sexy. Whatever it is, whatever her intentions was, if she just would have stood 10 toes down on it, I would have gave her respect and said, you know what, at least she was honest, and you keep it pushing. You deal with your consequences. It is what it is. But one thing,
she immediately just started lying. That was her response, gaslighting. And I'm like, she might believe this herself. You know how people get into that where they lying so much that they really truly trying to convince themselves. Deep down they know. But I was like, girl.
Yeah, and I can tell she do that a lot. All the way down from talking about my old Instagram handle. She said this last episode, my Instagram handle used to be Sincerely Male. And then this episode, she was like, I had a dream last night that a bombshell came in with green hair. I didn't even believe that either. I was like, girl, I think she'd just be telling stories, to be quite honest. But yeah, definitely trying to gaslight herself and everybody else. And you can tell she's used to doing this.
Yeah.
She used to thinking like, okay, I'm going to say what I say, and then you're going to believe me. The situation is going to be diffused. And I'm so happy Sincere was like, you playing games, but don't play with me.
I know. He was like,
you do what you do.
That's a direct quote. He was like, wait, okay.
Do not cut me off in this conversation. And I was like, I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. Sincere. Tell her to shut up because you're talking. I was like, Melanie, girl, I'm trying so hard, to like try and give her something because she is so young. But I'm like, girl, you just.
I mean, I give her her youth. I give her all of that, but that don't mean that, it doesn't mean you don't call out the behavior. Like even when she's going around on this apology tour, right? I was calling her little propaganda tour. Like she was positioning herself as a victim by presenting that like these are my wounds. I self-sabotage. Like she's saying things that's she alley-ooping them to the thought that she is self-sabotaging or that she's the victim because of her wounds and all this stuff. And it's like all that's well and good, but what are you doing about it? What are you doing? If you know you do this, what are you doing about it? Like list me 3 things. List me 1. Like list me 1. Like
tangible things.
Tangible things. I don't think she's doing anything about it. And like I said, she gets a pass because she's a kid. I mean, she's young. But at the end of the day, girl, you still got to do better. But I was like, she lying.
Yeah.
And the one that she couldn't lie to is Casey though.
Right.
Casey said, I knew it was coming out. Yeah. Couldn't hold that mouth right.
He did that little side smirk, like he can't take shit serious. Yes. Like, come on,
because it gave me like that. Why you always lying? Like, why it gave me that shit when she said it. That popped in my head. I'm like, bitch, like, why you always lying? Talking about something you didn't know. You didn't know. Like, you didn't know. First of all, the producer set her up the episode before because they let us know through Corbin that she knew. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The producers set that up because, they 2 days delayed or whatever they are. They knew she was about to do this lying tour. And so they wanted to set it up and make sure we knew that she was not like telling the truth.
Yeah, because Corbin said she felt the bun or something, right?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I saw her go up. Now, I didn't rewind to double check, but they don't show all the facts. And if Corbin said it, if Lion Ass Corbin said it, it's like, I believe him. Like, I'm joking, but I do believe him.
Corbin was low-key kind of like, nah, bruh. Like, you was doing a lot. Like, I can't even, he wasn't vouching for it. So I do believe him. The other thing, though, I did want to go back to when you were talking about her going on her apology tour. And I'm like, the self-reflection can't be after you do the damage every single time. It can't be, oh, you know what, I be self-sabotaging and so like, please baby me and like, just take it for what it is because I didn't mean it. It's like, no, girl, if you know you have a tendency to do these things and you act impulsively and you do not think about the impact of your actions before you do something, maybe we need to think about those things before we act, not after, and not only just because someone is upset, because you was real quick to say, oh, I don't give a fuck about their reactions. I don't care about their reactions. No, fuck all of that. Fuck, like, you was real quick to not give a fuck when you was with the girls. But now that Sincere is actually upset, you didn't think he was going to be that upset, or you didn't care. Either way, you didn't care, point blank period. But you thought you was going to be able to bat them eyelashes and get what you want. And now you see it's not happening. And I don't know if you noticed, but I was like, the producers was real petty because when she was walking around looking for Sincere, when Sincere was talking to Soul, a song came on that was like, you get what you deserve. I was really? Like, oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I said, oh, that was so petty. That was so petty.
Yeah.
But yeah, Melanie, she in the gutter right now, and she finna and now this vote is coming. We already know what the public finna do.
We know that
the public want to break them up so bad. So she really now finna get the day, and even the public wants Sincere to be with Soul.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you felt, but through Sincere and Soul's interactions, I was giddy. I was over.
Yeah, no, for real. And also, it's like. Because we gotta make sure we make sure we vote because this is within the 10:30 hour. We gotta make sure we vote before we get off of this call because we gotta make sure our votes count too. Okay, but I will say this: I wanted Sincere to be a little bit more firm, buddy. He's like somebody that's in a toxic relationship, and he's like they talking that good stuff, but they ain't quite blocked the person yet. They ain't quite stepped away yet. And it's like, what you doing? Because I saw hand holding. I saw lots of different things. And
lots of reassurance.
Especially when she started coming in there with the sadness, like with the, he's like, I look, Sincere, you say you happy, you feel giddy, you feel butterflies. Now, also, Sincere is two fishes. So, it's like, he is two fishes guy. And so I do think that some of it could be, the butterflies is a new person, However, this ain't, I don't want that for him. I could see all throughout this exchange with Soul, he is a youngin' too. is he a YN? It's like he's a youngin too, because he was just seeming so nervous and so like, oh yeah, I like yeah, and I was like, ooh, he's not a man. I mean, not like trying to play him. I'm just saying like he's at that age where he's still
he has some maturing to do.
Yeah, not in a bad way. I'm not trying to say it, but I'm just trying to say he young. That's what I'm trying to say. He is young, and so this ain't what you want.
Yeah. I am a cross between like, is it like, I don't want to say F-boy energy where you just, you're not being honest, because I was kind of like, nah, baby, you need to be honest, because if the opportunity comes, yes, about the kiss, but also when Melanie was asking him like, how do you feel about her? Do you like her? And he was, he kind of brushed it off like it ain't that big of a deal. And you talking about butterflies and love at first sight type shit, and you all in it, and it's not giving like lick back energy. That's not what that was giving. You know what I'm saying? No, that was giving like I like you energy, And so I'm a cross in between. Is this like F boy, like I'm trying to have my cake and eat it too? Or is this, I'm a people pleaser, I don't know what your reaction is going to be like, and so I'm trying to manage for that as well, because I'm not trying to have a blow up.
Yeah, I think also, it's that.
Too, some guys, they try to create enough space for them to make a decision, and so they give the least amount of details so that they can be like, okay, like, what do I want to do? And then once they come to their decision, then they ain't got no fucks. They're like, yeah, it was nice knowing you, but I'm going to go ahead and hop on over here. Meanwhile, the girl asking you the whole time, and you like, nah, baby, it's you. So
yeah, I mean, I think it's a blend between the second and the third option, because I think that a lot of men are cowards, like not trying to come for the gender, okay, but a lot of them are cowards in comparison to like what we expect men to be. It's a lot of pressure. I'm not trying to play them. It's a lot of pressure. I wouldn't want to be out there front line, doing it, but God made you that way, so that's your job, okay? So saddle up, it's for you. But I think it's more of a boy to man. They grow out of it when they really become into their manhood. I think that's part of their rites of passage, beautiful things. You become less of a coward. He a boy, and he's still in that energy of like, I don't want to manage your reaction. I don't want to blah, blah, blah. So I think it's a blend of both the second and the third, but I need him to like cut it. And so I'm really glad that America about to break them up. I don't want to see him, okay. Yeah. But I like Soul. She got confident energy. I like her.
She does have confident energy. And when she said the pheromone things about Gabriel, I said, oh, and that's a woman with intuition. She said, I use the pheromones to know.
It sounded nasty though, for real. It sounded like, I don't know.
Well,
I mean, I got what she's saying, but I guess Gabriel gives me the ick. I guess I'll say it, okay? He gives me the ick. And so I just can only imagine like what the kiss was like, because she said pheromones. She didn't say the kiss wasn't for me. She brought out all this other extra energy. And so I'm like, okay.
No, I didn't mind the extra energy. I was like, you get it, girl. However God gave it to you to read and to understand what a wolf is and what a man who don't need to be around you is, dive into it. Whatever it is,
no
girl.
Issue with
it. And if it's the pheromones, then go ahead and do the pheromones. The pheromones was giving sticky, icky. That's cool.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It was just nasty because I just visualized she was so like expressive, and so I was just like, ew. And I already, like I said, I'm not a fan of him. Sometimes he gives me the vibe or the energy of like a man who's like, who liquor you can smell through their
Yes, and that's so funny because I was gonna say, well, like when guys who smoke cigarettes and stuff, like if you've ever kissed a guy who just smokes in general, they mouth be like just
really? Yeah,
to me, yes. Yeah, and it's not good. It has like, it's like it just feels like I don't even want to talk about. Let's the new topic. New topics. I know, but I talked about it like with other women, and they don't feel that, and I'm like, I don't know what it is that you not feeling. I feel it. Like I know if I'm kissing somebody who actively smokes, and it's not.
Speaking of kissing, though, one of the memes this morning, somebody was like, Lavala making me feel like I don't even know if I like kissing no more, like for real. And I feel it, like all of this stuff is too much. That's why I said we gotta move on. We can't keep talking about these kisses, because I was like, Lord. But I do not like that she let him kiss her early. But anyway, we jumping out of the sincere in them.
Right.
Anything else?
Well, nothing else for real on Sincere and Melanie. She finna get this one handed to her. But I am excited for Sincere and Soul. They do seem locked in. I did enjoy watching their conversation. I felt like this was the most, besides the conversation Sincere be having with Annayia, I feel like this was the realest conversation he got to have with an interest.
I got two things to say. Forgot. Thank you for mentioning Annayia. Love Annayia. Sometimes it feels like she's positioning herself as like, hey, Sincere. No, well, people say that, but she's just like his friend and his shoulder to lean on, and always not trying to say.
Yeah, I did have a thought, like, what if they come around towards the end of
he's not giving energy her way, in my view. But we know she's still behind his door. That's why I don't think that she is consciously, because I think she gives me loyal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that that's what she's doing at all. So don't get it misconstrued. I don't think she's intentionally trying to scoop up. But you know how sometimes you never know why you're like, oh yeah, I'll be, shoulder.
Just
come on, I'll be the shoulder to cry on. Yeah, and you're being there and your support. Blah 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 blah. I wonder if there's some subconscious part of her that she's not even aware of that is like, I really am drawn to him, and I, so I'll be in this capacity as his friend, and it's kind of like, I don't know, but
crush energy.
Yeah, low key. But the second thing I want to say is Melanie. The one thing I will say, she kept saying, I'm sorry, and I really like you, and I just want you to know that. And it's like the thing that I kept screaming to the TV is like, girl, like is nothing. Like is nothing. Like, how do you treat me? I don't care if you really like me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How do you treat me? That's the only thing. Not the only thing it matters. You got to like me too. But it's like cannot carry the day. Love can't carry the day.
It's just like love can't carry it. Yeah, it's how you treat me.
So she keeps saying that.
Most
like,
definitely.
Like that's the thing that's going to bring him. I mean, it might bring him back in if he's not cognizant. But she keeps saying it like it's valid. Like, I really like you. I see myself. And it's like, you can see yourself with me. It don't matter if you could see yourself with me. How is the day-to-day operating? You know what I'm saying? How is it happening? And then two, the second thing with her apologizing so much, I was just like, girl, like at a certain point, apology is cool in the beginning, but if you got to keep apologizing for stuff, it becomes, that's your character, and I can't fuck with that. Like,
yeah, he did say, don't say sorry if you're not sorry, because
but she could be sorry, like, but she just not doing like
sorry because it's not giving her the outcome that she's expecting. Not sorry because she is feeling some type of way about how she's impacting others.
But she could also feel some type of way about how she makes him feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like she could be genuinely sorry that he feels that way, but my needs always are going to still reign supreme over how you feel. And so when that trumps that, it's like, it's not, her behavior is not going to change, because it's like, oh, I feel sorry. And this is what that's worth, is my apology, but it's not worth change behavior. And so I think she could genuinely feel for his sadness, but also it doesn't rise to the level of not being selfish. You know what I'm saying? Of changing her behavior. And that's the problem. It's like, you got to change your behavior, girl.
Well, yeah, because that's what happens when you're actually genuinely sorry about how you're making somebody feel. That's why I don't like when people be like, I'm sorry that you feel that way, or I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. Like, I don't like them type of apologies. I need full blown, I did this, I should not have done it, I understand how this can make you feel. If this happened to me and the vice versa, like, I would be feeling some type of way. It's not cool. It won't happen again. How can I reassure you that it's not going to happen again? Like, what actions do you need? Like, I need the full gamut, because that whole, like, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'll never forget the first time a guy said that to me, and it like just, it sent me to the roof. It really did, because I'm like, boy, what you mean you sorry for my feelings? You need to be sorry for what you did. Right, like, we're talking about you. We're not talking about me here. Yeah. Like, this ain't about me. I'm not the one who did what just broke or ruptured, whatever we got going on. Let's talk about you and what needs to change within you. So I don't be with that whole sorry that you feel that way bullshit. You can miss me with that.
No, I agree. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying sorry that that's what she's saying. I guess what I'm trying to say is that there's an element of like, I can genuinely feel bad.
It's shame.
Yeah. They can genuinely feel bad that you feel that way, but literally it doesn't produce any change in their behavior because they care about themselves more. And so that's all I'm really trying to say with that. But anyway.
Yeah. The other thing though I did want to bring up back to Soul and Sincere. I was talking about the conversation between, like, I felt like the substance that Casey and Soul had within their conversation. And I like that they both bonded over hair and grief. I thought that was a really nice little way to bond. And I was like, okay, this is cute. Y'all are telling stories and impacts of loved ones that you guys have lost, that you guys were close with, you know. So I can tell that got her too, because she was like, you want a kiss? Trying to calm him down.
Yeah, it's so funny.
She could smell the pheromones before she kissed them, okay?
Facts. Yeah. No. I like them. I think they're cute. I think they're gonna, as long as he gotta turn his head and just close the door on homegirl. Yeah. As long as he does that, I think that this has legs, you know, to move. And I hope that Soul is the type of woman that if he start doing that little and they get far enough along that he should know better or know which one he trying to go to, that she's just like, no worries, do your thing. And then he put that pressure on him, and he you know, he's a boy. So yeah. Anywho.
Alrighty, so do we want to go ahead and go into Annayia and Casey?
Yes. What were you like?
I feel like Annayia was overreacting a bit.
Well,
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, girl. I think she was. What I got from it is that she's very sensitive. And I was like, oh, okay, this is a new element of your personality. And maybe that's why she's so, like, everybody's saying she's the village therapist, because I think just has a lot of feelings and is just maybe an empath and things like that. And also just super sensitive, because that's what it gave me. But I do think when she circled back around the second time, I was like, it was like, he has been straightforward with you.
Yeah.
I think this might be you, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the first time,
conversation, I was like, okay, yes, express yourself.
And I think she ate in that conversation about the reaction, because she was like, see how he was like, I won't worry, because you know you always make it feel exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I was with her. She did a good job, but she ain't need to circle back for another part too.
Yeah, I agree. It was that second part where I was like, we pushing the line here, and you're doing it based off of information that you got from Casey. And I was kind of like, girl, you wasn't supposed to reveal Casey as your source. I mean, yes, Sincere. I was like, you wasn't supposed to reveal Sincere as your source, girl.
I wonder why Sincere told her. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, bro code? No, but cool. You know, I'm here for more information on the lady side, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was about. That's what I was like, I don't know if I could possibly see them trying to, you know, circle up, and they're like, maybe it was here all along. I don't know.
I gotta see him say more. You know, I don't hear him talk about her ever. But they do get together.
No, it's more so like could this be a thing, and they're both just like missing the opportunity because they've been in what they've been in. I don't know, but yeah, because Annayia, again, she's been so loyal, and Casey and Sincere are close, so.
Okay. I just don't think I see that ever happening. If it happens, but I ain't seen Nicoladria happening. So also, like, you know, so you never know what could happen in this villa. But
I do like that Casey, he was like, you know what, I got to get my shit together. I need to pull in, because I don't want to see my person sad. And this episode, I was like, okay, they do like each other. They like each other. That's what it felt like.
I will say a little bit that this episode did make me feel like maybe he was a tad bit pandering when he had it. Maybe more on the pandering side. Not that he wasn't trying to do something that was like thoughtful and reassure Annayia, but I also do wonder, like, because when he says like, Black women, you know, I come from, you know, Black women surround me, and it's like you see on TikTok his bestie or whoever this girl is, she's giving not Black, and then he's saying his ex looks like her. It's like it's not giving like you date chocolate, and that's cool if that's what you date. Black women are used to this all the time, but I guess when it speaks to like people calling them out for being maybe pandering or whatever, I think there's like some genuineness in there, but I also think that there's something in there. So it's a mixed bag for me. You know, he seems like a good guy, but I will say this too. I've been meaning to say this since the first episode. Why that man came in here without a haircut? Like, to me, I think Casey could use just a
haven't even noticed.
You noticed? Okay.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, he could use a little bit of haircut to me. Like, that to me is like the last little bit on Casey that doesn't polish him off. Is that you know, does he have clippers in there? Because like it ain't gonna do nothing but grow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they do have clippers because he was lining up. I forgot who he was lining up. He was lining up somebody, but do he have somebody to line him up? I don't know.
Well,
can he line himself up?
If he got clippers, I guess.
Maybe he feel like he doing it. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Zach and Kata. Zach is funny because he was like, wait a minute, reality check. I am locked. I am closed off. I don't want to participate in none of this. Okay, I don't want to see my girl's legs wrapped around nobody. I ain't trying to explore locking down. Next morning, he's like, you know what? Maybe actually we do need to be open because I'm realizing that shit can fall apart so quickly. I was wondering if that was him, though, being a little bit defensive of his heart and not wanting to feel hurt because he was hurt truly by Kata's actions. And so he said, you know what? I don't want to feel this. And so I'm just going to say we're actually open. But yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I like Zach. I will say I like him just as a human being, right? But also, like, I'm like, stop moping, bruh. Okay? Like, he was doing a little bit of moping. For real, like in the bed, she over there kissing on him. He like pouting ass man. He's spoiled. That's what he is. But a lot of good guys, they can be spoiled, you know, raised in a good home. Like you had soft life, you know what I mean? Like he had a good life, a good mama, good daddy, probably. Actually, I don't know their story, but he's giving. He's got a good, you know, I don't know. Actually, I don't know their story, as I say, but good mama at least, you know, a good mama can cushion the blow of some bad daddies. But it's just like him and Kata, I blame that on him. I think he could have said it. He could have said it. Say it. Okay. You ain't like the legs wrapped around. Okay, cool. But all of the extra stuff, I think he took it too far. Like a little couple.
He was hurt. I think he was genuinely hurt. Yeah. He was like, "Oh shit, it's getting real. My feelings are involved."
But it's like you're on a
he
did
overreact,
sir. Like, and it's a challenge. Yeah, like it's not like she's doing this outside of a challenge. I think it was okay, and it's week 1. You know what I'm saying? It's week 1. Like I could get if we're way down the line, like what was it? The heart rate challenge last season. Mm-hmm. That's not this. Like we're in week 1, and so I felt like it was an overreaction. But I like Zach and I like them. But I was like, oh man, look at you. You done blown the shit up, Zach, and now y'all out here trying to rage date the other bombshells. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely rage date. And Kata said, I'm a tit for tat girl. Yeah. She said, oh, Soul Ties? You want to go to Soul Ties? Let's talk. Let's go to Soul Ties. Yeah. I was like, that was definitely her just trying to get her lick back because she already said that man wasn't her type. Yeah. And I believe her when she said that man was not her type. No, but I am with you though. Zach, he was overreacting, but I think he was overreacting in the fact that he was hurt. And it was kind of like a reality check for him. Like, oh shit, I really like this girl. And I think he panicked, said like, I'm closed off to the 2 bombshells. And I think he also possibly said it because he wasn't clearly feeling the bombshells.
Yeah, no,
and I think once he slept on it, he was like, okay, actually, this is week 1. Like, let's chill out. Let's. But
I think it was his jealousy that he was just like, she ain't say she's closed off. When I said closed off to her, she was just like, oh, you said that. That's so
I did peep that too.
So I feel like it's just like
gave him a kiss.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't feel the reciprocity was there, so he wanted to backtrack it. But he didn't even say closed off of what I remember. He just said, I'm not looking. I'm happy where I am. He didn't say the words closed off from what I heard. I don't think.
You know, he did. Oh, he did? No.
He kept saying it to her. He said
I
it to
think
Kata,
he told the
but
girls
I don't know if he
that
said it
he
to the
was,
girls.
Yeah. I don't think he said it
Either
to the
way,
girls. Let us know in the
sentiment
comments.
was there. Yeah, the sentiment was there. Totally get that. But I feel like he forced himself the next morning to go talk to the girls. You get what I'm saying? Now I do think America about to reset him with the white girl. I think that's what's gonna happen with her. Like, she's the only one that's ambiguous up in the air. Like, the male bombshell, they about to rescue Kenzie from Corbin, and Sincere getting rescued too. Now, where Jen goes, we don't know. But I think because of this argument, she's gonna land with Zach. Just personally, they could send her to Gabriel because a lot of people don't like Bea. It seems like, it's a growing hate crew, hate mob for
there
Bea.
is,
so they could send her over there, given that, especially they had that kiss. But I was also just like, girl, is this what you want? Like this?
Literally. Oh my God. I'm ready for Gabriel to go.
Me too.
But speaking of Gabriel, do we want to go ahead and move into Gabriel and Bea? Gabriel, I'm like, it's clear. He wants novelty. He's gotten what he needed out of you, Bea. He's ready to move on to the next. What's the girl? Jen was giving him more energy than Soul, and so he gonna give more energy back to Jen. All of a sudden now he's in butterfly fairy tale land. I literally was like that entire interaction, because I'm just like, girl, this is not where you want to be. And Bea, that homie energy is coming out. She's like, man, fuck it. Like, you don't like me. It's cool, bitch. Like,
no.
I ain't finna chase your ass, homie.
Like, right. She's not.
I said, this is where everybody was like, is she gay? Is she?
Oh, is that what people saying?
People are definitely like, because the way she out here giving advice and things like that, and like kind of giving game.
Yeah,
like, she know a woman. What's going on?
Yeah. I tried not to like give like people's energy a thing, you know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes it's just totally off. But also, I wouldn't be surprised if she was,
she could be bisexual, but I do think there is something about her insecurities and being around possibly like so many other beautiful women, and this is not like an athletic space. Everybody ain't showing up in sweatpants and getting sweaty and dirty every day. Everybody is glammed up every day all the time, and it's probably not an environment that she is used to. Also, just being an athlete, it puts you in a very tight bubble, I think, socially, and just meeting other athletes who have, I've actually met a few athletes who have gone to the Olympics. Something that they've all kind of like talked about is like where they may lack in other areas that other people got to experience because they were so into their sport. And so that's kind of like the world that they know. And so that could be meeting Bea at a head where she's just like, how do I don't know. But I like Bea, and when she was like, keep it real, Sincere and Melanie would not work outside of this.
That whole conversation.
She has bad communication.
Yes. I was like,
and talk that shit, because straight up.
I get Bea to stay. I personally like Bea. Like, even when she was like, she said something, she's like, she made a joke, she was like, and I'm missing a leg. Like, it was hilarious to me. She's just funny. And then she calls it like it is.
Sorry.
No, I just said, and she calls it like it is,
Yeah, the other thing too on that comment that she made, I was kind of like, if he likes blondes, white women and blondes, like, and you are the opposite end of that, like, maybe you need to be asking yourself, do you want this? Because that is something that you know what I'm saying? I don't even like the word like compete, but it's just like two separate things. And that's me personally.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's
if
not.
You have a preference for that,
but I think there's difference from being a Black woman and having that mindset versus being a Hispanic woman, because like it's like, if we're on a spectrum, she's not the opposite end. Like, we as Black women are the opposite end of that. She's like here, and so it's like I could see somebody being like, oh yeah, I go, how like they do a little Peter like from American Dad, like the little thing, how Black are you? Sometimes that's how they are, and they stay in this side of it or whatever. And it's just that I think she's close enough to that that he could have both as a type, especially being a Hispanic guy.
Yeah. But also too, I will say, I don't know, she has like, there's a lot of intersections here because she is a disabled woman. She is missing a limb.
Yes.
And so I think that adds some extra context to like, oh, you like this blonde girl, you know, and her already feeling like, you know, she's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
I
agree. So, I forget sometimes that she is disabled. Yeah. And so that is a good reminder because it is like she's not just a Hispanic woman that's like the next like shade up from being a white woman. She is like also disabled. So she's bringing in all these different elements that may not be his vibe. Who knows? But yeah, he definitely, she better off without him. Just period. She better off without him. Yeah. It is what it is. Do we want to get into Trinity and Bryce? They're our last couple we haven't discussed. They cute.
Yeah, no, yeah, they are cute. Okay. I liked them this episode. I was like, okay, y'all was talking about this in the comments. I was like, okay, this episode made me a believer.
I'm not a believer, but I think that I like them.
I think they like each other. I was feeling it. I like their little banter. I love them like talking and gossip and stuff, and you know,
I like it too.
And I also like that he was like, the qualities. You see, I told Trinity that I knew Jen, and she ain't around here acting a damn fool. She's showing the girl around.
Right. Meanwhile, Trinity, like, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck he know her. Like, it's smart. You know what I'm saying? And she knows, she's like, keep your friends close and potential enemies closer. Okay. Like, hey, how you doing? And also, I feel like she said, like, she knew here, you know, make her feel welcome, you know, do double duty. So Trinity, she gets an A+ in my book. I still need to see it a little bit more from him. I need him to be, I need specifically to hear him say about her looks and like speak about her physical attributes and talk about how she's beautiful. Now he does say it, like, because people come in the comments, he just said she looks like a doll, like last episode, he said something like that.
He did.
But I just need you to like, I don't know. I need him to do it to the camera. I guess that's what I need. I need confessionals for him to be like, she's just so beautiful, and I need him to give those same butterfly sincere. I have butterflies in my stomach confessionals. I need something like that. Like it's not enough for me. Like I need our girl to be like
adorned.
Yes. Like even like people say whatever they want to say about Nick Landry. Some people think it's real. Some people think it's fake. Nick made sure that he said his things. He said his accolades. I need the accolades for Trinity before I hop on it. But I do like them. I think they're really cute, friendship or not. I think they're really cute as a vibe. It's two human beings vibing, okay?
Yeah, they are.
And the last couple, we actually didn't talk about Kenzie, Corbin, and the new bombshell. Like, crazy work. She about to get saved. Good for her. Prayers that work for those, you know, God protects what they say, fools and children and some. Look.
Yeah. And Corbin too, I was surprised that he was like, if it ain't Kenzie, I can't do shit. I'm like, is it that, or was it because the girls wasn't giving you no energy? I'm not really sure what's happening there, because I'm like, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Same. And then when he was like asking if they kissed or whatever, and he was like, I think you better than them. It's like, is that the meter for you wanting to be here, whether or not you feel like I'm better? Like I'm like, go ahead, Corbin. I'm over it.
Very over him. I definitely think he just knows that he can say to her like anything, and she's just gonna eat it up. And I think that he feels like she's a safe bet. I think he's in this thing for that 100,000 and whatever fame and money that comes from it. But I think if he won with Kenzie, he's taking that money. In my view. I'm not a huge fan of him. But even if it's just 50,000, it's like, you know, I think he's here to play the long game. I don't think he's here for no girl. Like this, he's not here for a woman. He's not here for a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely not.
So,
but Caleb though, they seem like they're gonna hit it off. So we already know they finna get together. So it's really not too much to say. We're just gonna have to wait and see how their connection grow once they're coupled up based on America's hands.
Yeah, she said that kiss was good, but I was like, it looked a little awkward, a little weird. Like something was off with it. I don't know. Like
I wasn't watching it close enough to know.
I know, but I did actually see that kiss. But it just wasn't given like soul and sincere. So we'll see next episode.
Yay! That is all for this episode. Make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments, and make sure you hit the show notes for your Love Island t-shirt and get your therapy services or coaching services from Allie. Her email will also be in the description. Give us that 5-star rating, and we will catch you for Thursday's episode. After this vote. Make sure you vote.
I know. Do it now. You too.
Right.
Bye.
All right. Bye.